following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
And good morning to you. Is it cold enough out there for you? You're probably going to hear that a lot today. Yeah, we have right at freezing, around 32 degrees right now, but it is going to warm on up once the sunshine gets above the pine trees there. It's now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Nips Car Wash, located on Highway 301 South, just past McDonald's there on the left, and by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right, getting all excited about of course, we should be still in the top four tonight, shouldn't we? The Georgia Bulldogs?
No doubt.
No doubt in the top four.
Top four won't change.
All right, and so big game. I forwarded you an email this morning that I get from the Alumni Association called Bulldog Illustrated, and it's got there's this guy who illustrates a picture of each game. Okay, he draws it and that kind of stuff like that, and paints it and so forth. And I forwarded the one for this game. It's called Let's Rumble. Is the theme, and then it's got the Georgia coach on one side, Kirby, and it's got the LSU coach on the other side, and some of the players and all that kind of stuff. So looks pretty cool. All right, the time now is 8 minutes after 8 o'clock, and Bob, who do we have as our guest this morning here on the world famous Butch and Bob Show?
Got the Chamber big deadline today at 12 noon. Got Dina Bennett and Donnie Ray in here to tell us all about the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for having us. We are excited. We're just a few days away from the annual Christmas parade that we host every December. It's going to be downtown Jesup, starting at 7 o'clock on Saturday. We do have the deadline at 12 noon today. We've still got entries that are rolling in. We were quite busy yesterday taking entries, so still got a little bit of time to get your entry in. If you want to be in the parade on Saturday, I know we've got some competition this Saturday with the game going on, but we still are hopeful and feel pretty confident that we're going to have a good crowd and a good turnout at the parade, as we always do.
Well, luckily the Georgia game is at 4 o'clock, so it should be finishing up about that time.
That's right.
And people can keep up with the game easily with their smartphones these days.
I was going to say, we'll see quite a few folks with their earbuds in and they're walking around with their phones, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll have it playing while we're setting up and decorating as well. So, but yeah, the deadline is today at 12 noon. So, like I said, there's still time to get your entry in. The theme this year is Christmas on the silver screen. So we're looking to see a lot of movie themed floats and whatnot in the parade. We've got a lot of variety so far. I have not seen any duplication, believe it or not.
So has anybody done one of the Die Hard movies since John Cusack said that is a Christmas music, a movie?
Have not seen Die Hard.
So no big Nakatomi Tower with a helicopter above it?
Have not seen any of that, but there's an idea for somebody if you're trying to come up with an idea.
I still have a hard time believing that's a Christmas movie, but if John Cusack says it is, Academy Award winning actor, you got to go with his opinion. I'm not an expert.
Well, the sheriff's office is going to put the M-Rap in, so that's kind of...
You're going to do what now?
We're going to have the M-Rap in the parade. It's the M-Rap.
Okay.
It's a military type artillery. Yeah. We'll have it, so that's kind of similar.
They did try to burst through the doors there with one of those vehicles there and Die Hard. So
we will have it in
there. Die Hard poster.
Well, it got blown up, so I don't know. The terrorists blew that thing up.
That's true.
But Donnie Ray's here this morning, involved with the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. Donnie, what else is going on there with that parade?
The main thing I'm involved in is I'm on the committee, and first of all, commend Dina and them at the Chamber. We started this back in July, planning for the Christmas parade. And a lot of people don't understand the time that goes into it. And the day of the parade, we start about 9 a.m. that morning to get ready for the parade that night. So we'll definitely be watching the Georgia game on our phones as we're doing the logistics.
Right.
But the parade route is going to be the same it's always been for the last 3 years. It's going to start on Southwest Broad and Northwest Broad. It'll go west on Cherry to First Street and turn west on First all the way down to Ty Street. We extended it a couple years ago, and a lot of people asked us why. But when we stopped at Bay Street, we'd run into the back of the parade, and it'd come to a stop.
Right.
Because we run into the back. So we started going to Ty Street. It extended it about 0.2 of a mile, so the whole parade route's about 0.7 now.
All right. It is, like I said, it works good down there because you're not running to the back of the parade. There's plenty of places for people to disperse and park down there. If you know different areas you can go to, this works out a lot better.
It does.
And a longer route for people to be able to see the parade.
It does, because we have a good crowd for it. It's the streets are packed, especially on Cherry Street. We do have. I always get asked about handicap. We do have handicap parking in the Goodies parking lot. We have handicap parking set up there for anyone that needs it.
Yeah, we're going to have some bleachers set out like we always do every year. We're going to have a couple of sets downtown on Cherry Street, right there in front of the main stage. And then again on First Street in the parking lot next to the Chamber building, the parking lot of the old Pick and Save building will be our First Street stage, and we'll have a couple of sets of bleachers there, so there'll be a place for folks to sit. Rotary is going to be over near that stage. I think handing out hot chocolate and maybe popcorn. I know hot chocolate, but I can't remember if they've decided on popcorn or not. So we'll have a few things like that going on near the stages. I just didn't want to forget to mention that Kitchen Tune-Up is our presenting sponsor this year. I think this is their third year in a row sponsoring the parade. So I want to give a huge shout out to them. Matt and his crew always do a great job helping us set up and prepare for the parade. And we couldn't do what we do without the support of our sponsors for sure.
And tell us about the logistics of people who are in the parade, when they should get there, and how to find their spot where they need line. Because I get that a lot when I know, where am I supposed to line up? Where is this? You know, so tell us a little about that.
Myself and Dina's going to do the lineup probably tomorrow afternoon is what our intentions are. And then as Friday morning, they'll have their numbers on Thursday night. And on Friday morning, we'll go out and put the flags up. So Friday at lunch, I can shoot you an email, the map with the numbers and all. We'll also have it on both our Facebook pages, the Chamber and the Sheriff's Office page.
Now, is it all going to go, is all the lineup just going to go down, I guess that's Southwest Broad Street, or is it go down north or west?
Well, we go northwest Broad.
Northwest and southwest Broad.
And we use the extensions.
Walnut and down toward Plum Street.
Yes, and we use the extensions on Plum, Orange, and Bay from Broad to Macon Street.
Okay.
So we averaging over 120 floats.
Yeah.
If you count all the Shriners.
All the vehicles. The whole entry should be about 120.
So historically, we've done a mandatory safety meeting is basically what we've called it on the Thursday night before the parade.
Right.
We've decided this year, it's such a busy time anyway for everybody, and so many people are having Christmas parade parties already, and just just the busyness of the season. So we are not going to do the meeting. We've been contacting all of our entries to let them know. But so what our plan will be on Thursday afternoon, each participant will receive an email with the map and then their location.
Good. Maybe
and then, like Donnie said, the flags will be out on Friday. So if you want to ride by and kind of see where your flag is for your number on Friday, you'll have a better idea. Lineup will begin at 5:30 on Saturday. We want everybody in place by
6:15, 6:30 be great.
That's 6:15 and that part of the day too is with Donnie and his crew with the logistics. They do a outstanding job because, as you can imagine, you've got 100 entries, but each entry's got 5, 10, 15, 20, a lot of folks on that.
A bunch of kids on the float, each one of those.
And everybody's yelling, where's this float? Where's that? Right. So we have a great team that has done that for several years, and they've got it down to an art, and everybody has their little section that they man, and so it can get a little chaotic, but for the most part, it runs pretty smoothly, right, Donnie?
Chaos.
Yeah. Controlled chaos.
Controlled chaos. That's exactly what it is. So
we've had the same crew that's helped me for about 4 or 5 years now. So and it makes it a whole lot easier. Somebody knows what they're doing. Right. You don't have to sit there and explain it to them each time. So we got a good team that works.
Any special folks going to be honored in the parade or featured in the parade?
So, as always, our Grand Marshal and our Junior Grand Marshals are our Legacy Award winners.
Okay. And
I'm still waiting.
All the award winners.
All the award winners are, yes, and I'm still waiting on confirmation on exactly who all of those are able to participate. So, those will be I should have that all by noon today. But those are always our grand marshal and junior grand marshals of the parade. And we do have, of course, the sheriff and my mind's blank.
Police chief
of police.
Yeah,
I
chief of
couldn't get the
police.
chief out. Okay, they'll be at the head of the parade as well with the color guard, and so we've got our usuals, the band and the football and the cheerleaders, and all those will be in the parade. And we've got the Shriners coming.
Always entertaining.
Good.
Yes, they're always entertaining. And then I hear that Santa and Mrs. Claus is coming again this year.
Well, I'm sure they are. They're the star of the parade. Going to wrap that thing as the caboose of the parade there. Yeah.
So they will also be at Cafe Euro prior to the parade. An hour before the parade, they'll be at Cafe Euro, being able to greet some of the children, taking pictures and that kind of thing. So if anybody wants to visit with them a little bit, they'll be at Cafe Euro starting right about 6 o'clock.
All right, you're going to have a stage set up in downtown Jesup as you normally do there on West Cherry Street. Who are our MCs up there this year?
So we have on Cherry Street, we have Mike Long and Jeff Chandler.
Oh, that'll be fun.
The infamous duo. And then on First Street, we have Jamie Hickox and Mickey Tomberlin.
Okay.
And so we're
wild and crazy on Cherry Street, and nice and reserved and adult acting on
Adult
acting on South First Street.
This is true. And we have Mr. Reggie Burgess that's going to sing the national anthem on one of our stages, and then Miss Katie Ward's going to sing on the other stage. So we're looking forward to that as well.
We do have one surprise that I don't even think Dina knows about yet.
Oh, gosh, I don't know that I like surprises.
We mentioned a long time ago, but I'm sure she's forgot.
Okay, what is it?
The majorettes have agreed to twirl fire.
Fire?
Yes.
At 6 or 6:15 on the main stage.
Okay, around 6:15, the majorettes from Wayne County High School are going to twirl fire on their batons. Around 6:15 on the main stage on West Cherry Street before the
They'll
parade
be on the
begins
road.
at 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, sounds good.
Right. I just want to mention a few of our sponsors, just give a shout out. Like I said, we can't do what we do without them. Again, Kitchen Tune-Up is our presenting sponsor. We have Marshland Credit Union sponsoring our Main Street stage, the Connor Law Group sponsoring our First Street stage. Our gold sponsors are Rayonier Advanced Materials and the Wayne County IDA. Our silver sponsors are Republic Services and Interstate Credit Union. And then our bronze sponsors are All Season Music Store, Boykin Still and Crane, City of Jesup, Sean O'Quinn Country Financial, Daybreak Insulation, Georgia Power, Jesup Housing Outlet, Leah Jones, Lewis Septic Services, Nine Run Farms, State Farm, Robin Eubanks, and the Wayne County Parks and Recreation.
Okay.
So thank them, and I also want to say thank you to our committee, all of our volunteers, my board, my ambassadors. Everybody just chips in and does such a great job every year.
Sounds good. Bob, question, comments for our guest this morning from the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce.
I'm sure everybody's looking forward to it.
And just looking along, it's just going to be a gorgeous week all week long, it looks like. Saturday, right now, this is Tuesday, it can change, but right now, calling for mostly sunny skies. High Saturday of 63. Variable cloudiness on Saturday night with a low of 42. So just perfect, not real cold. We're all chilling to death. No chance of rain at this time. And so it's just going to be a great looking weekend.
Yeah, this time last year we were in a tizzy because of the rain coming. And so, of course, we all know how that ended last year, having to postpone it. But so we're keeping our fingers crossed that everything stays.
Yeah, it looks good
great
all week long. I mean, right now, looking at it, it's mostly sunny skies all week long.
That's right.
Yeah,
they changed because they said start with it wasn't going to be, but
well, that's the thing about it is you can really only go about 3 days out and for anywhere near of an accurate forecast. But they take a look and say, where are the fronts? Are there any clouds moving in? Apparently, they don't think any because of sunny skies all week.
I already went and checked it this morning, so I had the same temperatures and all you had. So
yeah. Well, we both get our weather from the same place.
Yes, sir.
NOAA weather radio station.
That's right.
Down in Jacksonville, Florida, who gives our official weather forecast for this area. Yep. And so we're looking forward to it. The annual Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade in downtown Jesup this Saturday, starting at 7 p.m. Going down West Cherry Street up to First Street, taking a left there, going all the way down South First Street to Tai Tai. And everybody's got their favorite spot they like to watch the parade and have a good old time, have fun down there.
It amazes me how early some of them gets there.
Oh, yeah. You'll see Friday afternoon. You'll see vans and pickups already backed up and left there and ready to go for the next day.
That's right.
And looking forward to it. And I just know that Dina, me being past chamber president or past chamber chairman and all that, you cannot do this without the committee.
That's
without
exactly
that committee,
right.
it doesn't happen.
That's exactly
That's
right.
Committee.
And I learned last year, I say this over and over, just how valuable our volunteers, our committee members, my board, we have a wonderful community. Last year it was my first, Christmas parade as being with the chamber, and I was just amazed at how everything just kind of fell into place. Everybody, like Donnie said, several of these folks have been doing the same thing for several years, and everybody kind of likes their part and what they like to do, and everybody just jumps in and it takes care of itself. So
We probably have how many on the committee? 15 to 20?
we probably got about 15 or 16 on our committee.
And then we have around 10 for just the logistics, the 9 of it. So
Yep.
Sounds good. Just hats off to all the volunteers there helping put this parade together.
That's right. I just want to remind everybody that you guys will be airing the parade.
Right. We'll have
live,
it right here, 105.5 FM. And on our website at bigdogcountry.com.
That's right. And then WTOC is going to be filming the night of, and they will air it on December the 15th at 2 p.m. That's on WTOC.
December 15th at 2 p.m. Now, we'll have the audio right here on 105.5. We'll have the audio on bigdogcountry.com. Plus, we'll do a live stream of the parade on our website at bigdogcountry.com. All you got to do is go and hit live stream. So you'll be able to actually, it won't be as professional as WTOC's doing it, okay? Because ours will be right there in front of the stage there. And you'll be able to see the folks go by, and you'll be able to hear, Mike and Jeff talk about the different entries and stuff like that, as best as those two can do it together. And so you'll hear that. You'll see the parade. You'll hear the audio of the parade on bigdogcountry.com. But then a little ways down, I guess WTOC is going to put the scaffolding up there in front of Jesup Insurance Company, the old bank building there, and have it up there. And so they'll have the professional cameras and all that kind of stuff. So on December 15th at 2 p.m., you'll get to see a professional audio of it. Ours is just a live stream, raw feed of it that will start at 7 p.m. along with the audio on bigdogcountry.com. Just click on live stream, or you can listen to it right here on 105.5 FM. I'll start at 6 o'clock broadcasting down there, getting people in the mood. We'll be playing Christmas music from 6 to 7. I'll have the big book that y'all give me every single year so I can talk about the different entries and sponsors and so forth and get people updated, in the mood, and all that kind of stuff. For the parade begins at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Always fun.
It is. And we thank you guys so much for all you do for us, promoting and airing the parade. Yes.
Yep.
Thank
Anything
you.
else, Donnie?
just make sure you sign up before 12 o'clock today.
That's right.
If you want to be in the parade, get down to the chamber today before 12 o'clock so you can have an entry in the parade, so thousands of eyeballs will be on your business, church, charity, organization, or any type of thing you got going on.
And a chance to win a $1,000 cash prize for the overall winner.
Wow. I think I'll get my bicycle back there and just put some stuff on and ride in the parade. Get a chance to win that 1,000 smackers. All right.
Yep.
Bob, anything else for our guests this
Just
morning?
remind you all being here Monday to announce the winners.
We will be here Monday morning to announce the winners.
All right, so Chamber of Commerce will be here on the Butch and Bob Show Monday morning starting at 8 o'clock and let us know who the winners are in the parade.
That's right.
From this coming Saturday night. All right, y'all have a great week and good luck with the parade. See you down there.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in just a minute.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Hi, good morning. Sunshine, west wind 10 to 15, highs mid-50s. Mostly clear mid-30s for tonight. Tomorrow sunny, west winds 10 to 15, highs low 60s, upper 30s Wednesday night. Thursday, sunshine mid-60s. Friday, mostly cloudy, 40% chance of showers, low 60s. Saturday, mostly sunny, highs in the low 60s. Sunday, mostly cloudy, mid-60s. Georgia meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
The Okefenokee Swamp Park invites you to experience a Christmas tradition. Hop aboard our Christmas train and be dazzled by thousands of lights. Our Christmas tradition is perfect for family and out-of-town guests to experience a rare night adventure into the Okefenokee Swamp Park. Come enjoy an evening you'll never forget every Friday through Sunday night with us. The Okefenokee Swamp Park Light Show and Train Tours. Now open through Christmas in Waycross, Georgia. Visit our website for more information.
105.5 FM in Jesup. Yeah, the Okefenokee Swamp Park with their annual Christmas light show. We're giving away free passes to that. I'll give away several passes starting, around 8:50 this morning. Around 8:50, I'll give away several passes to that. We're also giving away free passes to Wild Adventures and their Christmas event going on over there. And we're giving away free tickets to the Botanical Gardens Christmas light show over near Richmond Hill and Savannah on Highway 17. We're giving those away. So keep it tuned in for your chance to be able to go to experience Christmas lights and all kinds of fun free just by listening and calling in or texting in here on 105.5 FM. All right, Bob, anything on your mind this morning? You went to a meeting last night. Anything happen? Just people just got to know?
Not really.
Not really? So the county commissioners get together and there's no...
3 commissioners on hand.
Yeah, where were the other 2? They weren't there.
Don't know.
Don't know. They just weren't there. And what did they discuss? It was just a regular monthly meeting, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah, the work session and a regular monthly meeting. So did they decide anything, or they decided not to because there was 2 commissioners not there?
Still borrowing money, $6 million tax anticipation note, which there's, for years they said they'd get rid of, but so much for that.
So so what they're doing is they're borrowing against what they're thinking they're going to get in taxes. Right.
No, they borrowed just to have a line of credit.
Oh, borrowed a line of credit. Okay. All right. So just a line of credit on the taxes. So they'll basically a line of credit. If they need a couple of million, they can use it. If they need $25,000, it's toward there if they don't have it in with the taxes yet. Okay.
They did it last year, and so far they said they borrowed $3.45 of the $6 million. So, but as we said all the time, can't borrow your way to debt. No one else does it. The city doesn't do it. School board doesn't do it. Sad that the county has to borrow $6 million just to operate before this year begins. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Sad.
You know that line, it is what it is?
It is what it is.
Did you see The Irishman that just came out, the movie with Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, and Robert De Niro?
No, I'm going to go see it.
And Joe Pesci goes up to Pacino, who's playing Jimmy Hoffa, and tells him, it is what it is. And now if you get that phrase from the mafia, it is what it is, you better change your ways or you're not going to see next week. and Jimmy Hoffa said, y'all wouldn't dare. Well, they did dare, and nobody has seen Jimmy Hoffa since the 70s. Not alive. And so, if a person from an organized family comes to you and says it is what it is, you better take them seriously. And Jimmy Hoffa apparently didn't. That is a great movie, The Irishman. That is just a fantastic movie. Now, it's 3.5 hours long. I could have no way in the world I could have set my behind down in a theater and seen it that long. But Netflix is the one who bankrolled the event, and it's already on Netflix. And that's where I watched it over 2 nights last week when it was on Netflix. I watched it about half of it one night and half the other night. Fantastic movie. Absolutely fantastic movie. And when the new... with the new graphics they have these days and the AI they have and the other things they call it, you can see Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro and especially and Pacino age through the years, especially Robert De Niro, because he's the main, I would say the main guy through it, and you can see him age from the 20s all the way to where he is now, and it looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I was kidding. I was watching an interview with them on Netflix about the movie and so forth, and they were all sitting around kidding. Heck, with this new computerization, we can act for the next 30 years. It still look good. But if you get the chance to see The Irishman, it's a good movie.
There's a lot of movies over the holidays you got to go see. So.
Well, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is going to be the big one, man.
You got to get through football season first.
Got to get through football season? Yeah.
After this Saturday, I'll get a break. The bowl season will be a couple weeks away, but my mind's focused on Georgia football right now. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
All those people that jumped off the bandwagon after lost South Carolina trying to jump back on. I said from day one, Georgia would run the table, beat LSU, get in the championship. So still got to play Ohio State in the championship game in New Orleans.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Anything else? We're right now.
City meets tonight.
City? Okay.
Yeah,
City of Jesup.
Have that report tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good day. All right. The world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup, where the builders buy. Murphy Builder Supply. And by Nips Car Wash, located on Highway 301 South in Jesup, just past McDonald's there on the left-hand side. With the automatic car wash, ladies and guys, automatic car wash, and 2 self-service bays.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.